Hi everybody. How y'all doing? It has been a while, huh? Since I've sat in front of you guys and did a story time. It has been a while. And it's been a while because I was doing reviews of Married at First Sight. And yesterday was the official decision day. So they probably had like one more episode and that's like the reunion, but I was like, what is the point of me doing a review on Married at First Sight? The who stayed together, who didn't. I already predicted at the beginning of the season who was going to stay together, who didn't. But nevertheless, why does my eyes look so? Why does this one look so bright-eyed and open, and this one looks so like? Is it just me? Hold on, I gotta get myself together. Is it the lashes that's doing this to my eye, or is it just... Hi everybody, welcome back. If I'm looking funny, I don't know what's going on with this eye over here. It's like this big versus this eye over here that's not, or it just, to me, I can see it. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm going to try to get through this video and maybe just look out of one side. I don't know why this eye is so big. Like, I don't know what's going on. But anywho, it has been a while since I've done a story time. And this is my first one since about, I don't know, a couple of months, because I was doing Married at First Sight reviews. So Married at First Sight is officially over. I think it's like one more episode now, and that's the reunion, which is next week. And I guess I'm kind of done doing reviews, But anywho, I was ready to get back to my story times and entertain y'all in the way that y'all know and love, So this story time came about because of the time of year that it is, right? So this is kind of like a 2-in-1. This is kind of like a 2-in-1 story time. So the premise of the story time is: am I attracted to women? Do I want to date women? Would I date women? Have I dated women? That is the premise of this video. And it's kind of a yes or a no. Like, it's yes to some, it's no to some. But I'll explain. So I'm officially straight. I like ding-a-ling. Sorry. I like men. But every now and then, doesn't happen often, but every now and then there is a woman who comes along who catches my attention. She has to be something very special for me to actually look at her in like a sexual way. Something outside of just her being a pretty face. It has to be something about her in particular that attracts me to her, right? And that happens to me every, blue moon. Doesn't happen that often, right? So it happened to me twice in my lifetime, and probably kind of right now, but I haven't never even said anything, but twice in my lifetime prior to that. But the first time was, and they're both always with a friend. That's the strange part. It's always with a friend, like a friend who I didn't really got to know past just that person just being my friend. And then there's something about that person that I just find like so irresistible or whatever. Like, so the first time this happened to me was with my friend. I'm not gonna say her name, but she was my only Cambodian friend. So if she sees this, she'll know who exactly who she is. Never said anything. I'm not even gonna put her picture up because, she probably don't want her picture up, So she moved away from Las Vegas, but at the time, I just thought she was so hot. Like, I always had a thing for Asians in general, right? I just think Asian women are beautiful creatures. Asian descendants, Filipinos, all of them. I just think they're a beautiful group of people, right? So she was so beautiful, and then she can cook, and I mean, she was just pretty. We met in school, and her birthday was a day before mine. Mine is the 16th. Hers is the 15th. Find out later on she lived down the street from me. So we became close because of that, because we was literally near each other. We used to ride to school together. We was in nursing school, all that stuff together. She at first was a dealer at the casinos. Perfect job for somebody who looked like her. So we got each other because we were the same sign. Our kids was close. I loved her children, blah, 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 blah. But she was married to, she was married. And when I realized I became had some kind of feelings and attraction, I knew she was not like that at all. So I never said anything. She probably never even got that vibe from me. But let me tell you, if she would have even said she wanted to go there, trust me, I would have hopped on that so fast, because she was beautiful. But I never disrespected her. I never gave her a reason to even think like that, because I knew that wasn't her steez. You know what I mean? The second time was another time at work. I met somebody at work. She was beautiful. She probably my complexion, my body type. She had braids and all that stuff. She was very put together, right? So we all started this job together. We was in training together. This training class was really big. It was at this job called Chrysalis. And it was a group home kind of situation. And the girl was on a whole other side of the room. But for whatever reason, I saw her and I just could not see her. It was like nobody else was in this room. Don't know if this matters, but she was a Cancer, right? Maybe it does, because maybe I attract a lot of Cancers in my personal life. My baby daddy is a Cancer. My ex-boyfriend, whose best relationship I was in, was a Cancer. She was a Cancer. Blah, blah, blah. So personally, I love Cancers. I have a soft spot for Cancers. Once I latch on to a Cancer, that's all I'm saying. But anywho, so she was one, and she just had an aura about her that, I don't know, I guess my Capricorn energy picked up on. So I didn't say anything. We didn't even speak to each other, because I told you the thing was really big. The training class was very into. I didn't even think I would even speak to her. I just thought she was just really pretty, right? And I was like, jeez. So once all training was over, by that Friday, that Monday, we had our separate homes, and I thought I would never see her again. Turns out we ended up at the same home. This is the same time I was messing with the married man. Link it below. My story, how I ended up messing with a married man. It's also in my video, so go check that out. But this is around the same time. So we ended up at the same house. We pulled up at the same time. We were like, oh my God, we're working together. Still haven't said anything. And as fast forward, we got real cool because we were with each other every single day. I used to get off at midnight. She used to get off at 11 or something like that, or vice versa. And after 9 o'clock at the group home that we worked at our house, we didn't have a supervisor. So we kind of did what we wanted at this house. So after 9 o'clock, when all of the people went to sleep, one of us would either go to the liquor store and go get some drinks. The others who used to smoke used to roll up, and we used to all go on the patio and do stuff that we didn't supposed to do on the job. This particular night was no different. We went to the store, went to go get something to drink from the liquor store. She had her weed and everything. We got messed up. We were so drunk on the job. And then I had got up and I went to the back or whatever. I just went to the back. I don't know why I went to the back, but I just went to the back. I think we had music playing or something on the back. So I went to the back or whatever. She comes out to the back and she said, Regina, are you gay? And I said, no, I'm not gay. I said, but I do find you highly attractive, right? And she said, I find you attractive too. She said, I'm bisexual though. I said, oh, okay, that may be what this energy is that's between us. So one thing led to another. We began touching and kissing and down each other's pants, and we was doing the most at work. The only thing we did do was actually have sex at work. So I stopped us from before we had sex at work because I didn't want one of the residents or one of the people to come out of their room and catch us in the act of having sex at work. So I ended up leaving early that night because I was just like, whoo, child. This is what I want. So hey, but let's keep it professional. But if at this moment we're too intoxicated to keep it professional, so I'm going to leave. But I'll see you again, of course. So now we actually started kind of seeing each other. So we have each other's numbers. She called me, we go out. It was like, we never officially like dated, if you will, because if I consider myself dating you, girl or guy, my nature of like taking care of you kicks in. Like, I can't help that. That's just who I am. If you're my girlfriend or you're my boyfriend, I'm going to take care of you. I am a provider by nature. I can't help that. So if I have a girlfriend, she's going to be completely spoiled, rotten, because all I do is shop for myself and my kids, and whatever. I like to shop. Having a girlfriend, there was nothing she wouldn't have. There was nothing she would want for, because I will make sure she have it, because that's just kind of the person I am. I'm going to take care of her if she's my girlfriend. You know what I mean? My boyfriend, I'm like the same way, but I like to be taken care of. It's a little bit reverse, but I'm still take care of my boyfriend too. Spoil him right, but I would need him to take care of me in a different kind of way. You know what I mean? But with that being said, we had a bond. We had a serious bond with each other that was like no other, if you get my drift. So what she used to hate about me, though, is she said I was too nonchalant for her, because for her being a Cancer, she is full of her emotions and she likes to express herself. And when she get mad, she's passionate. And it takes me too long to react on certain stuff, but she used to hate that. So with that being said, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that one, but she used to hate that about me. That I didn't have the emotion that she wanted me to have. So anywho, time went on. So as I said before, that it was kind of a two-parter. So what brought this on is because we went somewhere during that time. As I said, this was around the same time I was messing with the married guy. His birthday is on the 16th, which is Sunday. And during this time, his birthday, I think it was the same day. It was either Saturday or Sunday. And we went to this same exact concert. But this concert, it's the same concert, but different people is coming this year. So during that time, it was John B., Keisha Cole, Music Soul Child, and some other people. This year, it is Tank and Blackstreet and Michelet and a whole bunch of other people. So I'm going again this year. So that's what brought this story time up. So all of us went together, right? So this is the first time actually meeting each other. But they knew about each other. She knew about him. He knew about her. I had no secrets about that. If I'm messing with her, she needs to know about him. I'm messing with him, he needs to know about her. But I never had them together. It was not an us thing. It was, this is what I'm doing. I'm messing with you. I'm messing with you. I was honest. So we all went together, and we all came to my house before we went. We got drunk. I didn't take any, drugs prior. They did. They had took ecstasy pills. They had took ecstasy pills here at the house, and then they took ecstasy pills while we were at the thing. I didn't take any pills at all until later on that night. And so by the time they were already on lunchbox all day long, they were already like, whew. I wasn't there. I wanted to enjoy, I just decided not to take it. Anywho, so we leave here, we go to the thing, and at first it was very difficult to manage the both of them, because she wanted me to herself, and then he wanted me to himself, and then she wanted me to go with her over to this area, and he would be mad because I'm leaving, and he'd be like, oh, you need to sit your ass down. It was hard to manage at first. I was like, okay, so I need to do something about this. I need to switch this up because I can't be doing this all night with the two of them trying to control me, who I talk to, I can't do this. Like, so I said, how can I fix it? So what I did was, the benches was like this, you know, how benches are. So what I did, because I was sitting in the middle of them, one Keenan was here, I was here, she was over here. So I moved down to the bench down below, and allowed them to scoot in with each other, since they were already, you know, feeling all woo, you know what I mean? Let them sit next to each other and vibe some, you know what I mean? She ended up leaving because she got a phone call or something, and said she was going to the Walmart to go get some more alcohol or something or other. I can't remember why I didn't have a phone. I didn't have a phone for whatever reason. I don't know why. His phone was messed up for whatever reason. I don't remember why. But our phones was messed up, or I didn't have one. I just don't remember. So when she left, she knew that I didn't have a phone, and I was like, his phone was messed up or something like that. So I'm like, try to get back before it gets dark, because once it got dark, it was gonna be very hard to find you. Can't see you, you can't see us. And that's exactly what happened. Excuse me. So my other friends actually was coming. My friend Aaliyah, my friend Shatoria, my friend Precious, I think they all came. Shatoria had good luck around this time. Like, she used to win everything off of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I don't know how she did it, but every time you turned around, she won something new off of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, including these passes. So she ended up meeting up with my friends eventually because she couldn't find me anymore. So she found them. They were all together. So yes, they were all together. And so when I found out that they were all together, because I had used the person's phone next to me to call her. These airplanes is driving me crazy. Hold on. That is the one thing I hate about living over here. Just dang on Air Force One airplanes or whatever. So anywho, I used the person's phone next to me to give her a call, and then I called her and I found out where she was. She was in my car with my other 3 friends. I was like, okay, cool, she's taken care of. I hung up the phone. Me and Keenan went on about our business that night, and we went to party. We got drinks. We were fucked up. By this time I had took my pill, or we was all fucked up. We was ready to go. Right? We was having a great time. She was pissed off, right? Like, so she was pissed off, but I didn't know she was pissed off just yet. So we all come back to the house. The purpose of us to go was to come back to the house to have a threesome together. Didn't quite work out that way. Why? Because she said she had just had an abortion. I don't know if the day before, 2 days before, so she was still bleeding. So that kind of messed up the whole day, because we were like, when she told me that, I had to tell Keenan, I was like, do she plan on coming back? He was like, does she plan on coming back to the house? I'm like, she did, but there's really no point in her coming back to the house because, she can't do anything with us. Like, what do you mean? Because that would have been my first time having sex with her. His first time having sex with her. I'm not finna have sex with you on your period. Ain't nobody finna have sex with you on your period. Like, girl, go home. What do you done did all this? You done took 2 ecstasy pills on that while you're on your period, girl. I know your hormones is raging out of control. Like, that was stupid. So when we got back to the house, I'm like, look, I gotta take you home, whatever. And she was like, why? Like, because you're on your period. What you gonna do? Watch us? Like, you're gonna want to join in. We're gonna want you to join in, but you can't join in if you're on your period. Like, what? That was kind of irresponsible, don't you think? So I said, I'm gonna take. She said, well, let me just use your car to go visit somebody. I said, no, bitch. You're not going to use my car. You're on drugs. And you think I'm finna give you access to my vehicle to go to God knows where for God knows how long? I passed. I said, I'll take you back home though. Supposed to be getting her in. She was like, you need to choose who the F you want to be with. Do you want to be with me or do you want to be with him? This was not a debate. Like, this was not a negotiation. This was none of that. Like, I liked you for who you were. I liked the connection that we had. I liked being with you. I liked cuddling with you. I like kissing on you. I like doing all that stuff that I can do with you. But at the end of the day, I love him. That is who I love. You are who I like. It's a difference. And this wasn't a us thing. This was a I date you, I date him. This wasn't a us thing. We wasn't like a three-way family. We wasn't there yet. I haven't established my own real relationship with you yet, to the point where I wanted to share you with him or him with you. That's not where I was in this relationship. I'm sorry. But that's what she wanted me to be. She wanted me to either choose her or choose him, or I was all three of us together. It was no other way around that. And I wasn't really willing to share Keenan and the love that I was receiving from Keenan. He wasn't giving that to nobody else. It was bad enough he had a wife. But anywho, so it went downhill after that, because now she was accusing me of like not wanting her there, and I was using her, and I deliberately not answered her and deliberately left her. I just wanted to be her and Keenan. And then she just started accusing me of stuff that wasn't even true. And I'm like, this is the bad part about cancers. I mean, when they start snapping on your ass, it's like, chill, motherfucker. Chill before you piss me off. Like, but they don't know how to. They be tripping when they be mad though. But all the other stuff about them, I love, but they just when they be getting mad, they be tripping. It's like she was one up. So she started calling me. She was calling me bitches and stuff. I'm an Andre bitch. I'm this kind of bitch. I'm this kind of bitch. I wasn't even mad, because I couldn't get mad that night because I was too high to be upset. I can't be upset. You can call me every bitch under the sun. At that point, I'm not caring. My focus is on something else. It wasn't until the following days that things started happening that I'm not too proud of. I was finna fight her. I'm like, that's not who I am. I don't finna fight you. I'm like, we're friends on social media. We arguing back and forth on social media. I hate that. Arguing with you back and forth on Facebook or Instagram. For what? Like, what am I doing that for? And then I think it was a couple of years ago. Before he moved out here, he saw her working at a McDonald's or something like that. He was like, remember, I saw your girl working at a McDonald's. I'm like, good for you. I'm like, what do you want me to do? Like, she working at a McDonald's. Good for she making some money. I said all that to say, I have had situations where I either wanted to be with somebody, or the person that I was with didn't work out that way. So if somebody comes along in a sense of a female who actually wants to date me, like I'm gonna date her. Like if I feel the same exact way about her that she feels about me, then I'm gonna date her for sure. I'm gonna give it a chance, because I'm an all-around lover. I don't exclude women, but I don't exclusively date men. Men gets on my fucking nerves. I'm like, but if a female comes along that's in my life who actually, gets me and treats me the way I want to be treated, I'm going to date that female. I'm going to give that female the opportunity, and I'm probably end up going to spoil the crap out of that female at the end of the day, because she's a female, and that's just that on that. So there is someone, you know what? I'm not even going to say that. I'm not even going to say that. Never mind. But if there's someone who likes me, let me know. Whisper it in my ear. And if I feel the same about you, if that person whispers it to me and I feel the same way about you, we can talk about it. Okay? Oh, damn, I'm married, huh? Shit. This goddamn ring. Anyway, that's my story time. Welcome back to the world of Regina and her weekly story times. I got a whole bunch of them coming your way, ready to slap you in the face. This was just one of many that's set to come again, starting today. So I hope you guys like this. Like, care, comment, share, and baby, let me. If you ask, would I actually marry a female? Probably not, because I like dick too much. So at some point, I'm going to want dick. So I'm not a gay person. So gay people don't like dick at all. I'm not gay. I like dick. So I couldn't marry a female because at some point I'm going to want to be touched by a man. I'm going to want to be poked by a man. I'm like, but what a woman brings, I understand why men love it so much, because we bring something special. So anyway, that's all. Like, comment, share it, and subscribe to this channel. What's this channel? Like Regina's World. Follow me on my social media, Keisha Maurice Robinson, and on Facebook, and Sleepers on LVMV on Instagram. Okay, I have not too many vlogs coming at you because I'm taking some time off from actually doing stuff for this month. So the month of June may be a little shaky on the vlogs. I'm gonna have to come up with some but yeah, follow me on my social media last time, and that's it. See you guys on the next one. Gotta go back to work. My lunch probably over. Peace.